Yes, all the characters on the tier list. Let me zoom out.
Ah. Oh, so it's Genshin and Pokemon
Well,
after this, right?
did 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 you read? Did you read the
Ah,
thing?
but okay, hold on.
He didn't read it.
Oh,
I just told him to do it, and he came to the devil on the shoulder.
He
uh,
came. Hell yeah.
oh yeah, Star tier list, Genshin tier list. Okay, there's those two,
Yippee
and then we
gambling.
got the wholesome Pokemon SOP as well.
Wink, wink.
So yeah, and then Star
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see now.
I'm gonna play some music. Unless,
uh,
yeah. I'm gonna put background music on while we do this.
yeah, for those who are watching, go to Blazing Crab
Come
stream
on.
for the time being and watch him.
So, main characters, I would definitely put them in A tier because they're very balanced. Because they can easily be built in a way that framework. They're very adaptable. They can fill any of the roles. I haven't played 5.0 yet, so I don't know what the Pyro Traveler does. But you have a healer, you have you have DPS, you have tank, you have all three roles. It's perfectly fine. You can just easily play the game. Can I make it little? Let me stream that, please. Please behave. I would like to. There we go.
Yep. For those of you in my chat, I've shout out Ink the Harpy so that you guys can watch him rate rate Genshin Impact
Currently-
characters and some other stuff.
Let me change my title too. But yeah, they're not the best, but with how much they can do, it'd be hard to put them low tier because
Oh yeah.
I know Kobold played a little. They just can be built however you want. Oh,
Keep the
Guys, very-
change, you filthy
thank you
animal.
for the 700 bits. We're back to 24 hours. Yay! Jean, Grandmaster of Phanorius. She has a funny skill that lets you what? Oh yeah, whatever. Phanorius Knights. That's the group.
Ah,
That's the group she's. You dork. But her skill is funny. You can pull things in and hold it up like you're about to poke it. Then you can throw them out like like you were grappling them. Her ult is just a super heal. What?
He also saw those small characters,
Yeah, small
Genshin.
characters you can throw.
like Lee and Chi-Chi. You can just toss them.
Yeah, though I think they patched that recently.
Ah.
But
Why?
and
It's
her
a fun fun with lowering children.
and
It's a Chinese company. Fun isn't allowed.
right, and she is a decent healer, though she's very outclassed by a lot of people in the game because she was like out in the very, very first patch. And the only thing that she has going for her is is one of the few characters with an alternative outfit that you get for free. Which
Ah.
it's just it's her away outfit, basically. She has one when she's working, one when she's not there. Lisa.
Miss Horny herself.
Yeah. I don't need to say anything about Lisa, really. I don't have to say
Everything.
anything.
Everyone who knows anything about Lisa already knows about Lisa.
Gameplay wise, she's pretty shit. But I'll put her in A for other reasons. That's all you need to know.
Dr. Pepper.
Plus, she is a catalyst user for Electro, so she helps with a lot of puzzles. Especially in Inazuma, so she gets a higher ranking. But if you use her for combat, we know why you do that. We know why you use her in combat.
Indeed.
What? They changed her voice lines for normal reasons.
They're almost worse changed. Honestly. Oh god, and her birthday message is just like, just. If you play with Lisa, you know what you're doing. That's without a doubt.
Playing Lisa as a tell.
It's a tell. Amber.
Indeed.
She's a fire archer. I think the only one you can get without having a 5-star. So puzzle-wise, she helps a lot. She has a taunt, which I think only 3 characters have a taunt in the game. So having a taunt is really nice, gameplay-wise, because it will help a lot. Group up enemies for your other skills. Her ult is pretty shit, though. It's 3 volleys of arrows, and unless you have something on the field to do procs for melt or electro for superconductor, it's kind of like a mid form of damage. But for puzzles, she's definitely a B. Because sometimes you just have to hit the totems and shit.
Yeah.
Noelle! Thing with Noelle. Oh yeah, one thing that I will point out with Amber, she's the hardest person to get C6 because she's the hardest one to drop from the banner. No matter what you do. For whatever reason.
Who?
Amber. Amber is the hardest 4-star to get multiple characters of because you get one for free. And normally, when the game first came out, it was easy to get her. But now with over 44 stars, getting an Amber is nigh impossible. Because she never shows up on a banner because she's a standard character.
And oh my wow!
You know when
I did
you
not
pull
know
5 stars, you have 3 special 4 stars. She's
Yes.
never on those. Never.
that. Wow! So they just
You can
left her in the
only
dark.
get her in the standard banner. And who's buying gems for the standard banner? No one.
That is very true.
I
Noelle.
don't know. I rolled Ori and FGO. They called me a madman. I laughed with my 5 stars.
Noelle, it's a little different because you get guaranteed Noelle for your first 20 pulls. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing.
Yeah, and I think pretty much he uses her for the healing. She's a pretty good healer.
She is a good healer, and she's a solid tank.
Yes.
And she's
I used to have been what tanking
Yeah.
when I played out.
And she has a claymore, so she's useful outside of combat too for mining.
Yep.
And with
Oh,
her
this
kit built for spinning, you can mine really quickly and get wild wood for the trees. And
Essentially, she's just a Beyblade.
she is a Beyblade. Spin! But, and then you include the fact she's Geo, so she's good against 5 of the 7 types. It's perfect.
Yep.
Because Geo is strong against Geo, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's only not good against Anemo and Dendro. But the other 5, it's good. So I would put her,
Yep.
you know what? For her being guaranteed person and helping out a new free-to-play player, and the fact they give you all the stuff to make her good off rip, I think she'll be the very first S because, yeah, she's solid.
Hercules
Hercules
equivalent.
Definitely yes.
Hercules.
Good against everything can be your guaranteed start. That's basically Genshin Hercules.
You always get her. If you just do the first 20 spins, that only costs you 16 gems out of 20 because it's discounted. And you get a Claymore out of the thing, a 3-star. You have her kit right away, making her really good. And
Yep.
she's only S because you always can get her, unlike all the other characters. These are all random. She's guaranteed. Her, Lisa, and Amber are guarantees to get in the game. Because every player account will have those. Along with one I'll skip to, Kaya. You also get this man when you start the game. And he's cryo. He has ice. He has an ultimate that you can use and switch. But from my experience, as a guy who only uses male characters because the gacha is horrible, he's shit. He's good for ice procs, and he has the little spinning thing, but no.
Yeah, he's not the greatest. Even I will agree with that.
His skill takes far too long to be even useful for cryo puzzles.
That is very true.
It takes like 13 seconds per blast.
13 to 12 seconds.
It's crazy slow. Barbara, very strong 4-star healer. People use her for builds outside of cheap builds because she has an ability that can revive people.
Now
She
that's
can
something
physically
you cannot
revive.
deny.
I think she's like the only one who can revive people. So
Oh shit.
that already puts her in A tier. And her
Yeah, no,
healing,
instant A tier.
her healing is off field, both her ult and her skill. And being a 4-star that does show up on the banner all the time, I would say she's an S tier easily, because a strong healer that can revive, being like the only one who can revive, pretty fucking good. Really, really good.
Indeed.
As someone who's used Asclepius and FGO, yeah, do not underestimate a good healer with a revive.
And the fact you can get her high tier easily because she's on the 4-star banner a lot. And the fact she's one of the few characters with an alternate skin, which is like a summer themed skin. It fits her outfit or her gimmick, being the medical priest, or the medic at the, what is it? Cathedral. That's what it's called. That's the word. I forgot that word. The cathedral. Sucrose. Cat girl. She's adorable. She can group up enemies, and she reacts with elements a lot. I would say she's as useful as Jean and Amber, because Animal by itself, no, it's not good. But the fact her ult stays on the field and will suck in whatever element to do, you can do insane damage with Animal ults that stay on the field. And
Yep.
there's a few characters like that, but a lot of them do it way better than her, so comparing all the other Animals, she's kind of meh. But she's not bad whatsoever. And Animal comes in 2 flavors. The ultimate stays on the field for a long time to mix elements, or it blows up instantly. It's a burst on the spot. Official. Can I make a new tier? Yeah, add a row below. No. There.
Just no.
Oh, no, this is the... Official gives me an aneurysm when she speaks, every time. She speaks Old English. And fans see Old English. And every time I hear her, I skip her dialogue because it physically damages my heartbeat brain. It's horrible.
Is that right?
Oh. I wanted to turn this back to, like, what was it? Green. Okay, and then this one. This one can be purple. For official. No. Mona. She's kind of in the same category as Lisa for other reasons. But she has something that Lisa doesn't. She's one of the 2 characters that have a special sprint button.
Oh.
She can turn into a puddle and go across liquids and just dash without being hit.
That's
There's only
interesting.
There's only 2 characters that can do that. Her and I'm trying to think how you say her name. Ayako? Ayaka?
The Archon lady can also like walk on water.
No, I'm talking with a special dash by Hinge Sprint.
Yeah, I was saying that the
Ayako is her name. But
That was fun.
Mona, she has a thing that can taunt, and her ultimate heals, I believe.
Ooh.
Let me double check my facts before I make it the fuck up. Because I don't play the females and I have to remember. Though I have her C2, so. Elemental skill. Okay, it doesn't taunt, it just does an AoE of Hydro damage for skill. And her ult is a burst of damage, not any healing. So that makes it a little worse. She's just DPS. But her skill stays on the field, so you can use it and then switch off. So it's not the worst. I would say she's probably B tier. Because the sprint makes it her unique, because only 2 people can do it. Constant water damage on the field is nice if you want set up builds. A alt burst is kind of meh, because it's just a burst damage. Like, not super... It will increase the damage they take by Hydro, but... eh. Yeah, I think B is a good spot. Ayaka. Or Ayako. Ayaka. Ice Lady. I will say that she's a main DPS. And she can sprint across water. She's very traditional Japanese flavor. And I would put her high up on the list if there wasn't a scene of her wearing sandals and socks and standing in water.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She's a menace. She wears Japanese sandals and socks in a pool of water as she does something. She does not care that her feet get wet in socks and wooden sandals. That is menace tier shit.
What?
What do you do if you see that? You just no. So she goes. She can sustain.
Get rid of them. Get rid of the body.
She's. I would put her C for that because I haven't played her.
I don't do it.
But the fact that I know she does that, menace. Let's see. Diluc, Wine Man, Big Cleaver, throws a Phoenix. He's really good DPS to the point I literally use him as DPS. He might be old, but man, can he still carry your team without a hassle. Plus, he has one of the sexiest alternative outfits I've seen. Too bad it costs you like $25 if you want to buy it. But the black suit with red hair is nice. And the fact that he's in my team currently for my main DPS, I have to put him in S tier. He came out just the same time as Jean, but he can still hold up with other people like what's her name? Fatui lady down here. Her.
Gross.
No, I'm talking Fatui Harbinger 4. I forget how to say your name. Alucino, yeah. He can do just as much damage as her without set. With a little setup, he does as much damage as her without setup. It's crazy. Plus, being a Claymore, he decimates Geoshields where her spear does not. Razor. B tier. He lets you sprint easier because he gives you a stamina buff when in the open world. Claymore user, so he fucks up Geo. And his ult just enhances his auto attack, letting him be a good DPS. And his skill is either a quick tap if you only need a little, or if you can hold down his skill for a giant AoE. It's pretty fucking good. Bennett, S tier. He is one of the best healers in the game because he doesn't only heal you, he increases your attack in a giant area. Just don't do the forbidden C6 Bennett where all your auto attacks are pyro. It will fuck up so many builds. But his...
What?
It does, because at C6, while you're in his ult, all auto attacks are pyro. Which you do not want.
And he's
a healer and damage increase. And he just does not fucking die. I used him to solo bosses when he was the last one there. He's good.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Niguan is a weird one. She's a Geo Catalyst, so she's good out in the open world. Why is it playing the same song over and over again? Is it that?
Good question.
Stupid?
Harpy be dumb.
I was. So I clicked it to loop the playlist, but apparently it was just looping the same song. Because
Congrats.
YouTube is smart.
Yeah, YouTube is indeed smart like that.
Niguan, Catalyst, she shoots a geo projectile. Her skill is so fucking weird. So, it puts up a screen. If you shoot a projectile through it, it triples the projectile. Only if it's a geo projectile. Meaning she does it for herself. And Goro, the general from Leeway, this dog. And I don't know any other Geo projectiles, so only her and Geo can triple their projectile, and she's supposed to be a Geo support. Like, it's so specific, it's useless. I mean, her ult is just a projectile that she can triple, but otherwise, she can't do shit in a team. She would have to be your main DPS, but her kit is supposed to be a support. It's conflicting.
Like, she's just having identity crisis. She can be a support, but can't really support, but can do DPS, but can't really DPS.
And what makes it worse is Goro, the general, he's another support. So the triple projectile only helps another support. It's so funny. Again, I might be wrong a little, but I just remember she's so niche. And she's a 4-star when she has such an important war role. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
Beto,
true.
Pirate Lady, S tier. In lore, she's killed a sea monster with her bare hands. She's a Claymore Electro user. And she, with her skill alone, she can tank any ability in the game.
That I can agree with.
She will literally parry anything in the game. Including an attack that will do millions of damage and supposed to one-shot you. She can just parry it.
Just like, nope!
Just parry this. You can't fight her
You
because...
filthy casual.
Plus, if you played during a certain event, you can make her hit you with a giant fish. So that's another style point of fuck you.
Yes. And I will say this, as someone who actually used her as a kind of a main DPS, she's pretty good at it.
Yeah, she is a good tank because she just goes no you. That's her kit.
Well, tank and DPS.
Mm-hmm. Just time your parry. Game over.
Yep.
Healing.
Just time your parry. Don't even worry about it, bro. Just time your parry.
Healing. Fun fact. I thought her and Fischl were the same thing. But no, she's a 5-star. I know nothing of her except two things. One, she shares a skill like Al-Haytham, where you can teleport to a specific spot and do damage. Other thing I know, she doesn't want her vision because she wants to throw it away because everyone accomplishes her victories to her vision rather than her herself. But she cannot remove it because it's a vision.
That's horrible.
But I don't know enough about her, so I'm gonna have to make a new tier of question marks because I don't know.
Fair enough. Even I, who plays whoever, does not know anything.
There we go.
Because I do not
Who?
have her.
Who? Zingling. Funny cook. Really good support on the field. Funny pyro builds. A tier. I love her because she'll eat everything in the world of Genshin. She'll try it. In one of the stories, she eats slime. Like the monster slime.
Yeah,
Raw.
I played that one.
He just wants to eat everything and make it into nice food. She will turn everything into food, including you, if you die near her. Nothing's out of her reach.
Wait, what?
She's a menace. She'll eat... She talks about eating minerals, even. Like, iron and that. Plus, people say that her stuffed bear she throws is apparently a god. So...
Wait, what?
She's a menace. And she's really good on the
Yeah,
field.
no, she's indeed a menace.
Chong Yun. Ice Claymore dude. I want to say good things about him. But his skill is slow. And the only thing he's good for is his skill. Because it lets your auto attacks be a different flavor. So. C. It's far too slow.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fun to hear. I just go to a location, I still hear the radiation crackling.
Ah.
Another
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
that's
Oh, there's
not
loot!
good.
Oh, there's loot! Oh, I don't think I should be here!
I don't remember how you say this one name. But he's friend of Chong Yun. And funny enough, he's in the same tier. Because he gives you... His ultimate gives you a thing like Kaya. But unlike Kaya, his skill is quick. And it gives your people a hydro shield. But the shield is so weak, it doesn't really do much. Other than make your character wet. Haha, joke.
Which is not really a thing you want during a battle.
Mm-hmm. And the
because
ultimate...
it can react with so many elements.
Yeah. And with him being Hydro, the Hydro procs work sometimes. It's good in a Bloom build, or if you want to go Freeze build. But his skill makes you wet, so if you get hit by those elements, you're in danger yourself. Had to take a drink of water.
Do you want me to bring you on the Kickstarter?
I don't need it yet. I have 23 hours. I'm gonna have to save that.
I can also get some more Kickstarter if needed.
Nah, I'm not gonna make you go walk the picture. Cause after that $17-ish, I'm at like $80, and the wheel has gift a sub, so I'm spooked of spending money. The Wish Destroyer herself.
Leave Chi-Chi alone. I use her unironically.
I know,
Fuck
but
off.
she is the Wish Devastator. She is the Destroyer of Hope. You think you get your legendary? No, you pulled Chi-Chi.
Child. We have child.
She's a good healer, but very slow cooldowns. C tier. Normally. But I'm putting her all the way up in A tier because she's broken so many spirits when you've pulled the Chi-Chi. She is the Destroyer of Hope. You see this face. You see this child's face. You know you just lost your 50-50. You have to rebuild pity.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that is
Zombie child is the destroyer of hope.
That makes so much sense too. She's a zombie.
You pull
Oh, gold! Gold!
Venti. My very first legendary I pulled that wasn't standard banner.
Of course it was.
I can't make that shit up. It was him, or I could have pulled for I think at the time it was, who was it? I think it was Venti, or I don't remember. I think I can look it up. I'm curious. I looked at the two and I was like, Animo. Because I knew he had a little thing where you can charge up and then skip terrain. And that was fun because I skipped so much shit with this thing and grabbed so many skip puzzles. And it was funny. Plus, Venti. I don't have to say much more than that, do I?
Nope.
I want to know what his banners were in the past. His rerun. And... yeah. I'm curious now who he was with. It was Venti. Come on. Wish thing. Or the fucking... these news articles are horrible to figure out. Oh, it was Ayato. Okay, so I pulled it instead, Ayaka, Menace Sock Lady. It was her or Venti, and I picked Venti. Which I'm glad I did, because Venti's way better than the Sock Menace. Venti, with its hit to skip puzzles and get so many things without doing it the intended way, his ultimate lets you pull everything in with a funny vortex, and then make the vortex an elemental flavor. And the fact he makes your gliding stamina cheaper, and being Venti himself, as easy S tier. First legendary.
Double S tier.
Huh?
Double S tier. You gotta factor in the fanboy points.
Fine. Let's do it. Nope. Fine, SS tier. And then you can be pink. Honestly, Venti has literally never left my party. He is that good.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you for the 1,500 bits.
Oh, would you look at that? We're back at 24 hours again. What are the odds?
Oh my god.
We are so ruining this band.
I'm gonna be
For
destitute,
good
but
causes.
the money is worth it.
I mean, who doesn't say no to money?
We have the little child terrorist herself, Klee.
I was gonna say, is it Klee?
It's Klee.
Me, who knows absolutely nothing about Genshin, little child terrorist. It has to be Klee.
Wait, why is she known as that?
I will pull up a specific video. You need to see
Wait,
this.
wait. Did I see the video before? I might have actually. Wait, did they? Wait. Oh, wait.
You'll
No,
see.
no, no, no. I know.
I'm pulling it up.
I know why.
You're pulling it up.
Is it
I'm
because
pulling it
she
up.
makes so many bombs.
I'm pulling it up. You wanna know why she's known as the fucking terrorist?
She bombed.
The Abyss Mage stole Klee's little ball. This is why Klee is known as the little terrorist. The little thing she keeps around and buries around all of Mondstadt.
Oh, yeah.
Now in my hands, there is nothing you can do. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing. No, wait, don't touch it. Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
Flame symbol. Just disappears. Nothing. Obliterated. Not
He
even
was
the
a
ashes
pyro
left.
Abyss Mage. Fire doesn't do shit
Yeah.
to him. Ash.
Yeah, no. Just boom.
What do you mean? He seems very.
That's like
He's
wearing,
vulnerable to
a
fire.
heatproof suit and walking into the town square of Hiroshima in 1945.
Her bombs are so potent. A class who is normally immune to fire damage blew up. He's immune and he's gone.
Your immunity
know
will save
how
you from
much-
this explosion.
She is so fucking crazy. And the only thing that keeps her bombs in check is that Jean puts her in timeout. She is locked into a room most of the time and is supervised all the time. Because she would blow up Mondstadt. That bomb was a small bomb that she has. She has bigger ones. That thing is concentrated enough to kill the Abyss Mage instantly. Her big
That's a
bombs.
weak one.
Terrorist. Go in timeout.
The best part is she tried to warn the guy not to touch it. Like, no, don't touch it. Well, you gonna.
I haven't played with her, so I don't know if her DPS is God tier or not. But she has to be S tier because of lore. She is so dangerous.
Yeah, no. Lore S tier playstyle. I don't know.
I don't play
This
the
was
females.
in the memes sharing media. That just becomes an Abyss Mage.
You posted a meme. I need to see meme.
That's
Same.
just an Abyss Mage after he touches it.
Yes. The Abyss Mage is atomized on the spot.
Yeah, nope. Just
Ah!
atomization 101.
Child. The very first harbinger you could have. He lies to his family that he's the Fatui. He lies to his brother that he's the Fatui. He plays chill around the Traveler. All he wants to do is to fight people to get stronger. Gets his ass handed to him all the time. Just gets back up for the next fight and be like, you gotta try harder than that. Even when the Traveler beats his ass, he's just like, let's do it again sometime, comrade.
Just like, you may beat me, but I just get right back up.
Before I got Alachino, he was my main DPS. Before I got Diluc.
Are you sure Child isn't just a masochist?
He is, 1000%. As I've seen all his voice lines, very much so. He's not S tier, but damn is he good DPS. If you can get him...
Don't forget, he's also the only one with 2 different weapons. Now he's in a ball.
No, if you want to get technical, he can use every weapon.
Yeah, just chooses to use the 2 of them. They're his worst weapons, according to him.
He has mastered every weapon but the bow. So the weapon you have when you're playing as him is a bow. He handicaps himself just by existing with a bow. But the man is so good for puzzles, and the fact his DPS is crazy. As long as you know how to time his skill. If you don't, you're going to have to sit there for like 45 seconds for his skill on cooldown. He is an assassin. You go in with his skill, you attack as little as you need to get the fight done, then you leave. Otherwise, the skill is yes. Funny.
Don't forget, he'll do pretty much anything for money.
Yeah, he's pretty broke. Diona! Funny barkeeper lady who hates the alcohol industry and wants to blow it up. She hates Diluc with a passion. Her father's a drunkard, and she hates it. She runs a cafe full of cats, and where you can go to play a card game. S tier. She's a cryo archer with a shield and strong shield. It's crazy good. And the fact she owns a full running business with cats and card games, while you can get mixed drinks that are non-alcoholic, makes it perfect. Amazing. Good kitty. Except she's always grumpy, because why not? She's a cat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Zhongli. Archon. Strongest Archon in the regions. Has no money. He's broke. Even though he's the Archon of making Mora, he has no Mora. He has the strongest shield in
I
the
guide others to a treasure I cannot possess.
No, he just has no skill with money. At all.
Don't get it right. His wallet is child.
Yes, he uses child and other people as a wallet. Child and the traveler. He just asks, oh, can you pay for this, please? This man is very good at looking in a suit, too. He has the sharpest outfit known to mankind. Like, I'm just going to pull up a
That
picture
I
of
can
him.
agree with.
Like, this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you also don't want to say that he will have order. Otherwise he will die.
This man will kill you. He doesn't care.
Oh yeah. Media. Huh?
Oh, here's a picture. Why is it so small? That's like 250 by something. That's so tiny. Can I please get a bigger picture? That's not tiny. There it is.
Was it Lee who just created an island by killing something?
Yeah, he attacked the sea monster and created a whole landmass by mistake. It's the Stone Forest.
Yeah. I knew he created an island, I just couldn't remember which one.
Look at this fucking suit. It's so fucking sharp.
Yep.
It's so good.
And then don't forget about his brilliant idea of not having to be an Archon.
Yeah, he didn't want to be an Archon anymore, so he gave away his Genosis. He's just like, here,
No,
I'm done.
don't forget he also could make it look like he fucking died.
Yeah, he faked his death too. He just wanted to enjoy tea and stories.
Yeah,
He didn't care about his job. He gave up. Being an Archon is too hard. Being a god is hard.
Essentially, it's like, I've done this long enough. Someone else take my fucking place now.
I retire from being God.
He did. Plus, this man is over 7,000 years old. And he is stiff in lore, too. He doesn't like moving around a lot if he doesn't have to. And I love that detail of he actually knows he's old. He is old, but he is so strong because he is old. No one wants to fight this man because they know they get turned to dust. Not blood, dust. It's crazy.
It's
Plus-
the easiest way. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, plus his fucking voice is so nice to listen to. I could listen and talk for hours.
And the only way the Fatui guys can know is just because he didn't want to be God.
Yeah,
Um,
if the Fatui, or if he did not want to give up being a god, the Fatui would be fucked. Because you would have to get past him to get the Genosis. And he can crush giants with a snap of his fingers. So, SS tier. The man is so old,
Yeah.
just wants the vibe, but he has obligations. So he fakes his own death to get rid of the obligations.
Like, how do I get out of godhood?
And
Oh yeah, that's right. I get to fake my own death.
and he runs a fucking funeral home for income. The Washoe Funeral Parlor.
Another thing is the boss doesn't even know that she has a god as her.
No, he's the owner of it, but Hu Tao is just a worker there.
And she doesn't even know that her boss is just a fucking god.
This is someone I don't know either. She is a guitar. She likes rock music. She's pyro. It's really cool. Don't know anything of her at all.
She stays on Beto's ship. I know that much. She's one of the.
She travels with Beto. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Still don't know anything about her.
Yeah, no, she's like the entertainer of Beto's ship.
That's cool. Beto knows
But that's all.
pirate and rock. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna say who.
Oops.
We have Beto. Now we have Albedo. Geo swordsman. I got him just because Leeway requires.
Hank, didn't you once say, good boys get head? Yeah, you won't be letting that one be lived down. Who cares what you said actually? This is funnier. Good boy gets head, people.
Thank you. As I was saying, Albedo is a really good for the Leeway area because you need so many geostructures. His is tiny and easy to control. And he is a good shielder, as in he will give you a shit ton of shield. He uses defense as his attack, which is not common at all. And it's really cool if you just stack defense on a character. Because one, they don't die, and two, you do good damage. His ultimate is also just a landmine field. It's pretty funny. Anyone who does explosives is funny. Even though I play with him a lot, and his reactions with Geo are good if you put down the structure, I would say he's a B tier. He's good, but meh. Ganyu! This little goat has a special tier of her that turns her bow into a M32 grenade launcher. With one shot, she'll rain down 13 shots of cryo from the sky. It's literally just an M32 grenade launcher when you fire. You hit
Patterson, fire a warning shot.
That's exactly what she is. I'm gonna fire over there, and I'm gonna hit you and everything around you. Plus, she's an Adepti. It's funny. M32 grenade launcher is funny. The only other person with special arrow shots that I know of is Venti. You get him tier 1, he fires 3 arrows in a line. But her damage compared to Venti's is crazy high. Like, if he does 100, she's doing thousands. It's that big of a difference. The goat is far too powerful.
Yeah, no, don't mess with the goat. Trust me. Just don't mess with the goat.
Funny goat go boom. Zhao. Shortest male character in the game. Because there are no gremlins of male type. So he's the closest thing to a male gremlin we have. He's literally like 4'6", 4'7". He's tiny. Like, and the funny thing is, he's insane DPS. He's so small, yet so angry. He is a literal what is it? Ya Chow? Ya Chow? What? Oh. Yeah. Yak Yaksha. Yaksha. His damage is literally one of the best in the whole fucking game. And he does AoE damage.
Ooh. Yeah, no, can't say no to
Easiest.
that.
He was so good. People stopped pulling on every banner that came out until his rerun. And we're talking, they had
Oh,
almost 500 to 800 wishes for the man himself. Because he had one run in like 1.6 and didn't come out until 4 something. People wanted him so bad because his damage is that crazy.
all right.
It's so funny. Hu Tao. I just know if she has low health, she will destroy the world. If there's a healer on the team, she will cuss you out for healing her.
Like, don't heal me. I
They get
want to be a low health.
They get so mad when you do it. It's funny. And
Oh yeah, don't forget she tries to put Chi-Chi in the box.
yeah, she tries to put the zombie into a coffin every day. She runs the funeral partner. She talks to dead people. And she wants this dead go in the box.
I mean, that makes sense.
Easy A
Oh
tier.
yeah, and
Lots of damage.
Chi-Chi works in the pharmacy.
Yeah, Chi-Chi is a fucking pharmacist. He gives you medicine.
Tommy gives you medicine. Other one, yes, I give you medicine. The kind that puts you in the box.
uh, I forget her name, but she's a undead nun assassin. It's crazy.
Ooh, interesting.
Her passive is weird. What?
Josia.
Rosita?
Josia.
Rosita.
Yes.
Okay. Rosita. Her skill is, or her passive is so funky. If it's a specific set of time at night, you get 15% movement speed.
Ooh.
You walk faster at night if it's within a time frame. Super specific. Her kit, pretty whack. People like her because of her aesthetic, because it's a vampire-ish nun. I would probably say D tier, because from what I looked at her kit, it looks pretty mid. Yanfei, the lawyer of leeway. If you get a legal case against her, you're going to jail. You are not winning a case against her. She is also a nuclear DPS, where her whole kit is just blow you up on the spot.
Yep,
She builds up charges,
to that.
and then boom.
As someone who uses her, she is pretty damn good for DPS.
Boom. But she is easily outclassed by the devastation that the terrorist does. Eula.
The thing is, I don't have terrorists. I
Yeah.
only have her.
I don't know if Chi-Chi is actually better DPS or not, but... Eula.
Off to hang myself, horse and left.
Oh,
Eula.
alrighty. Well, there he goes.
Eula. She had the longest wait for a rerun in the whole history of Genshin. Like, I think it was over 2 years, I think it was, before she got a rerun.
Holy shit.
But her kit is pretty meh from what I looked at. It's like if you mix Razor and Chongyun into a 5-star. It's just burst damage cryo claymore.
Okay.
So the only thing, and plus she speaks in proper English. She will get upsetty if you don't speak to her like you're supposed to speak to a royal. She's like almost as bad as Fischl, except this is like medieval English. This is just proper British English. I can deal with that. This gives me an aneurysm because she talks in the third person. It's so weird. Trying to think of his full name. It is. What's his fucking name? He is. I forget his fucking name. Let me look. My brain not working. Let me look at Animal. Hey, I'm looking. Shush. It's a long fucking name. Give me a break. Animal characters. What do you mean? It doesn't show them. What? Oh, yeah. It is. Give me his full name. Just give me his full fucking name, game. Please. It's Kazuha something. Yeah. Anyway, Kazuha. He has some of the best burst damage in the game. His ultimate is used for finisher pieces of a combo. Because he has a thing where his crit damage is increased.
Ooh.
Again. I have him. He can do nuclear damage. Fucking crazy shit. Yay Miko. Firework Lady. Pyro Archer like Amber. Her kit is pretty meh. From what I've seen. Which isn't very good descriptor because I don't play any of the females, but you know.
Yeah.
From what I know, her whole kit is burst damage. I'll put her in the same tier as Amber. I'll say that much. She pretty meh. Sleepy Gremlin. Her major thing is that out of combat, she has a spin move that lets you travel much faster than any other character. There's only one character in the game that is faster than her. So for that alone, I'll put her in C. But otherwise, she's a Claymore user. Small little shit is a Claymore. There's like a few of them like that. I don't know why they did it. But it's funny. Raiden Shogun. One of the best DPS in the game. She will slashes everyone into ribbons. And she helps you when she ults, because when she ults, all people get increased elemental mastery and do electrical procs. So if you make her do a lot of zap damage, everyone's doing a lot of zap damage.
Yep.
Kujosara. Electro Archer. Good for puzzles. She has wings, which is pretty cool. And her ultimate is based on a single strike. Another nuclear DPS. I'll put her A tier because single burst people are fun. Plus she, if I remember right, Jason, I know you used her. She helps with team energy regen.
Yes, she buffs the old things, whatever it is.
Yeah, burst.
Yeah, she does that somewhat well, and she also can throw down a bird that does that.
Mm-hmm. So
well, let me rephrase it. You activate a skill, and it has to be a full charge shot, and you have to hit someone. You have to do an explosion of the electro damage. Other than that,
she's burst damage and she gives you energy regen. Really nice.
Yeah.
Her boss is a little annoying, but that's besides the point.
Her boss is literally the god. She can't really say much.
Huh?
It's the electric bat, not her.
Really?
Yeah, we've grinded it out. What are you talking about? Kokomi, the
Wait,
fish.
what?
We're talking grinding parts.
I
Kokomi.
know that, but I looked back on my stream and someone just literally posted, pro spy main. Dude, there's a really cool Easter egg that happens when you put quit smoking in console. Huh?
Yeah, because you've been playing. Oh no, you've been sitting in the menu. I thought you were playing while we were talking.
Nah.
But yeah, next one. Aloe, who you only got her if you connected your PS4 or 5 account to Genshin for a specific time.
No, Aloy. Her name is Aloy.
Aloe is not alloy. Like
No,
aloe
it's
vera.
AOLY.
I have her.
I
You
don't.
just got to log on at a certain time.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't
that's
get her.
about it.
I didn't
She,
join quick enough.
honestly, for a 5-star, she's shit.
Again, who? Toma.
Why do all his skill is?
What?
She throws an ice cream thing, and that doesn't really do that much damage.
Wait, no, I know what that does. It quits out of the game. I misspelled it, then I realized, wait a minute.
I was gonna say if you fell for that, because if you type quit anything in the console, it'll close out a game. I wasn't gonna say anything because I thought you were smart enough. You proved me wrong.
I mean, I did put it in, but I misspelled it, so yeah.
But Toma, really good shielder. Otherwise, he's pretty meh. C tier. Ito. He's like Albedo, but his damage is crazy high because he builds up a lot of stacks on his shield that when he ults, his Oni club will decimate people based on his defense. And since he's such a big defense person, he just does not die. Also, I like how I put these two together. That's funny. Unintentional. Pupper General. He is only good if you have multiple Geo characters in the same party. There's a problem with doing that. If you play any Genshin and you only have one elemental type in your party and it's only Geoed, you're not getting anything done. So I would easily put him in D tier, even though he is adorable in the game.
Indeed.
And for that, I'll put him in C. He's not worthless. Shahi, I think her name is. I don't know much about her. I know she's an Adepti. That's it. She's just cryo damage. She dashes. It's weird. Dancer Lady. You get her easily in banners. I think she's just the defensive buffer. So, C. I have her like C2, and she's about max health and defense, and she helps support your teams. Yay Miko. Doi Miko, whatever you want to call her. DPS up the ass. You put down the 3 triangle pylons. Anything in the middle is vaporized. Like, absolutely decimated. Smug Fox, too. A easy S tier. Like, she's up with Raiden in the amount of DPS. The only thing holding her back is she's a catalyst. Catalysts rely on a lot of things to set up things. And her skill is pretty slow. But she can nuke. And it's funny. Ayato. Sibling of Ayata. Hydro Samurai. He does a lot of fucking damage. He drinks boba tea. Can play chess without looking at it. Owns a fucking tea parlor. A tier. His damage is cracked, and he's a pretty good guy. And all he likes to do is experiment with new foods. Yelan. A tier. She bullies the Fatui for a living. She gambles. She stole a coat from the Fatui Harbinger. And you know her because, yes, her and Miko are in the same thing. Just, you know. Snow, or what is it? Kuki Shinobi? Shinobi. Really good healer. That's all we really know. She has an electrical ring that goes around you and she heals a lot. And she has a really quick ult, so it helps to have her on a team. And electro products are nice. The detective, otherwise known as One Punch Man in this game. S tier damage. Take the mechanic of blocking a strike like Beto, but instead of not taking damage, you just boost your damage even more.
Oh,
You still take the damage, but he will hit
He's
you.
only a catalyst. How strong can you be?
He is able to punch you. You know the attack the Animo gauntlets do? He does that. He will hit you with the force of the sun with his bare fucking hand. And then his ultimate is a spinning crane kick upwards, where he does a backflip and kick you.
God, that.
With the power of Animo. His whole kit is nuclear strike. I seen a gif of this man hitting for 300,000 damage.
Oh gosh.
He can decimate you in a single punch. And his skill is just called Heart Stop Punch or something. It's metal. And what does he do? He's a lazy detective, martial artist. That's it. Yeah, he can smite you down. Tignari.
Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the...
Gets hit in the chest and forgets how to breathe.
Oh.
Tignari. Dendro Archer. One of the standard banner people you can get. His kit is pretty meh. The Dendro part, though, helps a lot in Sumeru for exploring. B tier. Because he is a scholar. And he fucking hates Sino's jokes. It's pretty funny to watch those two. Kali. Sad story. Reverse Kid of Amber. Her ultimate is the pet. And her skill is a volley. Well, actually, no, her skill is a boomerang. She takes after Amber, though. So I'll put her with Amber. Pretty meh kit for a 4-star. Dory. Merchant. Claymore. From what little I see in her kit, it's pretty fucking bad. And she loves making deals. So more makes her happy. Sino. General of the Maruhata. The pun master himself. The dad joke teller. The man who you would hate to have after you because he will kill you and find you without a hassle.
And don't forget, he's also voice acted by the Thunder God from Star Wars.
Yes, and
The general?
yeah, the voice actor is a VTuber. It's fucking great. And he has such a reputation that he is feared by everyone in Sumeru at the same time. All of it. Everyone knows his name and does not want to fuck with this man. Easy S tier. He has a kit like Razor. It's really fun to play. He has a thing called Judgment if you are surviving too long, where he does more damage to you.
Wait, he has a thing called Judgment.
His passive is Judgment.
And the person in Star Rail judges.
Yep.
I see a fucking pattern.
They're both Electro, and they both judge you. Except this one will fucking murk you on the spot.
The other one would too.
Oh, I
No,
get
the
this
other
mic.
general will just imprison you. This man will kill you if you give up any fight. The general of the Lu Chao would just bring you in. I feel like Simon would arrest you after you were beaten.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got a thing to open after this. Oh well.
Yeah. Cadence. Candy's balls jokes. Heterochromia. I pulled her 9 times.
Oh,
I have her maxed in my name, and I don't even use her. She has a shield like Beta or Beto, except it doesn't counter; it just blocks. So pretty meh. C tier. She's a cool character, funny jokes, but gameplay is pretty meh. Nalu, I think her name is the dancer. Nalu has a funny passive that any bloom cores you make, you double the amount. You make twice as many bloom cores with her for no reason. S tier, you make the battlefield landmines that hurt everyone. Because bloom reaction goes off twice. Because funny. Nahida, God of Wisdom. Everybody hold hands. You're about to die.
oh God.
Menace. She can grab things off the wall. She runs around like a little child because she is a little child. If she puts everyone in chains when they have elemental effects, God pray. Because her elemental mastery should be 1,000 if you build her right. And her ultimate just makes her elemental mastery worse. Just nuclear bomb of dendro energy. And if you hear everybody hold hands and she's making a little finger of targeting, you're about to die. Say cheese. Yeah. Honestly, all the dendros deserve, or all the archons do deserve this high tier. They're all menaces.
I mean, they got after all.
Venti breaks all terrain. Zhongli brings all difficulty. Raiden Shokan kills everything. And Nahida just yoinks everything and turns everything to ash.
He's just a small child. How bad can they be? That's a god.
She can erase you from existence.
Here's that she's a god. Paul.
Nahida can remove you from the timeline. This small child can make you not exist.
Oh.
It's crazy. Yes, someone will take up your place in the vacuum, but she can erase you.
How can you erase people?
Yes. Sleepy Girl. Don't know her really.
Who?
The sleepy lady who, when you sleep, she gets a bubble and fires projectiles. That's all I know of her. I don't even know her name. She's like a astronomer.
Yeah, I don't know much about
The
her.
Wanderer. Fatui with nuclear levels of damage. Take Zhao's damage and the burst of Heido. His ultimate is he crushes a black hole on you and it explodes. That does a little fucking damage. The man will make, and he's the only character in the game who can fly. He can just go up. No other character can just fly in the game. It's funny.
Fuck you, flies up.
He's like one of the shortest characters like Zhao, but he can just fly to make up for that. And he will slash you down with wind. It's funny. I know this is like some moody college lady from the academy, but I don't know her at all. Al-Haytham. He is one of the top 3 DPS in the game. Without even joking, he is top 3 DPS. The elemental mastery and dendro damage this man can do is literally insane. Like, and for being a scholar who has headphones that can ignore all sound, why is he more buff than Ito?
Because yes.
He can construct dendro machinery around him as he needs. He can make a laser hallway from Resident Evil on the spot. He does not care. You're getting lasered. And all he
Laser
wants
bitch.
to do is study and read. Bell Child. Don't know anything about her. I know she's from Leeway. Dia. I want to put her high up because she fucking goes martial artist JoJo mode. Except it's shit. For damage. But I will put her high because she has a passive that lets her be able to walk around all of Dragonspine without taking lethal damage. Without fires. She will out heal all the Actually, I'm going to put her S tier. Because she ignores the damage in Dragonspine because she'll out heal it by the time it hurts her enough. There are builds with Dia that you can AFK all the bosses in the game.
Huh.
You can kill bosses without playing the game with Dia if you build her just right. Do you know how insane that is in Genshin? To have an
Very
unkillable player. Honestly, S tier. I've seen someone beat El Chino's boss fight without moving Dia. Not moving at
Yeah,
all.
no.
Both phases defeated.
She need to be above the S tier, whatever that tier was you put in.
It's SS, yeah, that's why I put her. She's only there because she doesn't die. Funny messenger child. Don't know much. He's from he's from Mondstadt. Funny doctor of Chi-Chi. I like him. He has decent healing, but he coughs far too much. He acts like he's dying.
Don't forget he has
Snake. Oh yeah,
white snake.
he has talking snake. That's B tier at least. Funny snake talks. Kaya. Fun fact, there was a glitch of Kaya where he could delete your structures in Genshin and leave them unreversibly able to come back.
Oh,
He could delete things from the map and you would never get them back and ruin your account. Otherwise, though, he's D tier. His kid is shit. Funny cat delivery girl.
Yes, she is a good one.
She's fun. I'll put her B tier. Her box lets her just
Yeah.
go up walls.
Yeah, no, that is literally it.
She's a traveler, just like Sayu, except unlike Sayu, she can scale up walls and skip shit. Meow, bitch. And her damage is actually pretty good too, but it's not the best. One cat girl, another cat. Lenny, magician. His damage is meh from what I tried with him.
Huh.
But he's a pyro archer, and his thing is place down a hat. It does a lot of damage. If you ult, that hat explodes into a nuclear bomb. I would say A tier. One of the children of the hearth. Next children. Lynette. AFK mode. She just powers down. Do not let her near your technology. It will be destroyed when you get back.
Thousands birdseed. You want another half hour? Sure. The cast. Stream longer flyer. Ha ha ha. Poor ink. Sup for bird boy.
There we go. Another half hour. Thank you for it. Cat girl will destroy all your technology. Is so lazy with her job. Unless she's She basically has ADHD. If she likes it, she'll get it done perfectly. If she hates it, it's destroyed on the spot. Not even. She doesn't mean to destroy it either. It just happens to break. Like, there was one time where she broke the washing machine because she didn't want to do laundry, and it just broke because she used it incorrectly.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits. We're back up to 24 hours, baby. Lynette.
The stream that never ends.
Honestly. Lynette, though,
Oh.
I would say she's probably B tier. Her kid is meh. She doesn't. She's one of the element spreaders, but like Sucrose, is pretty. It's in combat. It's not the best. The Fermentine. Fun diver. Your swim speed and Fontaine is increased. He has the pressure gauge for his skill, which is fun to play with. He uses a claymore. And he throws his skill icon as a penguin. It's pretty fun. Damage-wise, he's pretty mint. B tier. Nouvelette. The strongest character in the game. DPS. Number 1 on the list. This man will Kamehameha everything to death. He is the strongest man known to existence. He can clear domains in 3 seconds. His Kamehameha is just broken. Best dragon ever. Ooh. Wetsworth. He's JoJo boxing gloves. Easy S tier. His DPS is crazy, and he does JoJo punches. What's not to love? Plus, he looks very nice, if you know what I mean. That suit is good. All the Fontaine men have good suits, honestly. I'm not even kidding. They're all sharp. Farina. Probably the first archon I'm not gonna give SS. Her kit's weird. She can be healer or DPS. She can have fun little pets. And she doesn't really help with her region that much. That I remember. Where Nahida helps with your Sumeru. E helps with your Inazuma. John Lee with Leeway, Venti with Mondstadt.
It's Nouvelette that takes care of. It's Nouvelette that takes care of the city. She
Honestly.
cannot be trusted to take care of the city.
It's pretty funny. Nouvelette is the Archon, not her. She got demoted.
What do you mean the god got demoted?
She's outperformed by Nouvelette. Honestly.
Downloading jump scare.
No. But his Kamehameha holds. He's literally the best character in the game you can pull. Verna has nothing on him. It's funny as hell. Also, thank you for making me have 24 hours again. I don't know her name, but she's a camera lady. Pretty meh. I don't remember her name, but she has a ship aesthetic, uses cannons in her ult, and she uses a claymore. And her signature weapon is a fucking battle axe. A tier. Only character of like a battle axe weapon. I love it. Lady with musket. A tier. She has a gun. Run.
Gun. I will beat you. You block.
Her
Still get headshot.
Her musket is so lore accurate. She fires it. It does insane damage, and it takes 15 seconds, because that's how long it takes to load a musket if you know what you're doing. It's pretty fun. Plus, gun in Genshin, why not?
Carry this, you filthy casual.
Exactly what it is. I forget her name, but the Cloud Retainer. Little Adepta here. I don't know her kit very much. I know her for other reasons. I will not elaborate.
You don't have to with the Genshin character.
Right. Then we have Gay Ming. Gay Ming is so funny.
At least we know already how that one's gonna be rated on the SOP.
What?
We already know how that one's gonna be rated on the SOP.
Right. But Gay Ming is so funny because it's literally just spelled gaming. He is an entertainer.
Gaming.
G-A Ming.
Needs a Y.
Right? Don't know much about him, but his name is funny, so I'm gonna give him a 8 tier. Plus, he's an entertainer with dragon dance stuff, like the Chinese dragon.
That will increase both his attack and speed for the upcoming turns.
Right? Seamstress lady. Don't know her much. She has weird dolls. Alucino. SS tier damage. Literally the best damage character I have in the game. She uses a fucking scythe. She grows a fire wing. She is strong enough to actually rival the Archon in the story. And she has her own pocket dimension, which the only character in the game that does that is a literal god. It's fucking silly. And her eyes are literally X's. If you look her in the eyes, you are dead. And she's the most feared person in all of Fontaine because she will kill you without hesitation if you harm her family at all. The family being family of the hearth.
Oh, yeah, don't forget, everyone calls her dad.
Yeah, father.
Or father.
Her name is literally Father, and it's fucking great. It's great when the cutscene has the 3 people or 3 children of the hearth all call her father at the same time. It's like, yeah, she has that authority. I do not want to die. Please be nice, Harbinger of rank 4. She's rank 4 in all of Fatui. It's crazy. There's only 3 people stronger than her. Charlotte, I think her name was. Duelist with gun. S tier. Her DPS.
Gun.
Her DPS is so crazy. Her kit is, you use her shot, then your pistol or your sword is increased in damage. If you kill the person you shot, you get your cooldown back, so you can rinse and repeat. You shoot the person to mark them for death, then you follow up and finish. It's crazy fun to watch.
I feel stupid.
Why?
I just do that what SOP means.
Congrats. Anyway.
I feel stupid.
What's the little Muslim girl name is?
That explosion ragdoll.
Her name is...
Yeah.
I don't know, but she's a small Muslim girl nurse who has a gun. So many people in Fontaine just own a gun, and the nurse owns a gun.
Literally just, I'm a healer, but...
I'm a healer, but I have gun.
She has a tranq gun so strong, anyone will pass out if you get shot by it. Plus, she's part museum.
Fun fact, she can bubble the hydro mages.
Her skill is so strong. The mages who are immune to water get bubbled by her. Actually,
you have to be 20. You have to be 20 levels above. Above them.
I'm putting her in SS tier. She's a great healer, and she has the power to fuck over abyss mages, just like Klee. The gremlins strike again. Oh, these are the brand new characters. I know nothing of these. So all of you go to who? The only one I said no to ranking is Fischl.
Oh, I dodged that demo. But not that one.
Do you like the fact the only one I refused to talk about was Fischl?
Well, you can't understand what she says.
She physically hurts me when I read her dialogue. What is this in my